So now you have in here in your hands a pocket constitution. Would you show that to
Sure.
on the camera?
This
And
is
look,
just great. I think Tom put this in here, inside of this. I've always had one of these or another one with the picture of Thomas Jefferson on the front. But I like the idea of you putting, to me, the man of the Constitution. I mean, this is the George Washington of our day.
yeah,
And for the general public not to see and understand that they have a man like this to support, that they can get out, with fervor and with vigor and support a man like this, it's hard for me to understand. And when I talk to people about some of these other candidates that are running for the president in the Republican primary, I'll ask them different things, and they'll say, well, yeah, I know that he wasn't quite right on this, or yeah, I know that he voted to expand No Child Left Behind, or I know that he voted for the bailouts, and I know that he, loves Obamacare, or he patterned his state after Obamacare, or whatever. They all, but we still think he'd be really good, and he's the one that can beat Obama. And I'm going, why are you not supporting this godly candidate? Mm-hmm. This is the candidate,
sure.
That stands up for God, country, and the Constitution.
Right.
Okay.
And the rights of the individual to be left alone. How about that one?
Well, liberty.
Yeah.
Liberty.
Yeah, being left alone.
Non-violate. You don't violate other people's rights.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't violate yours, you don't violate them. So, yeah, I got in trouble for that, too. With the legislature.
For speaking out and being honest.
Well, they're always wanting you to make new rules and new laws on people, like everybody has to wear a seatbelt. You can't put children in the back of a pickup truck. I mean, and I'd vote no on those bills, and they're going, how could you do that? This is for the safety. But you can't legislate everything.
Right. You can't have an antiseptic society.
Well, they'd like that. That's when you have no more freedoms left.
Right. Yeah. Then that's called socialism. That's called complete and utter tyranny. Yeah. You can't make any decision.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just go to bankonron.com to get your pocket constitutions with Ron Paul's picture inside.
And you can go street peddling to the people in your area.
Yes, that's what Tom does. He goes out and goes on the street and gives these to people for donations. So
right,
helps.
I've gotten $20 for them.
That's great.
I had actually 2 in a row that paid me $20 each.
That's great.
Great. You just got to ask people for the money.
And it's like my husband and I, we're retired now, and we don't have a very large income at all anymore to live on. But we donate so much a month to the Ron Paul campaign, every month, consistently. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't just plop down $100,
sure.
But you could give 20 or 25 every month, and if you do that over a year or so, that that's helping as much as we can.
Yeah, because it's a game of inches.
Yeah. Besides, giving your time and effort.
Right. And that's why we can all be activists and talk to our circle of friends and educate them, because the mainstream media, I mean, the thing that's great about person-to-person interaction is it's much more effective. Mm-hmm. The only reason why the TV works is because they broadcast this net and they just suck in whoever is willing to accept their programming.
Well, and the mainstream media have just shut Ron Paul out, which is just pathetic. So I'm thankful for the internet. Mm-hmm. Thankful for the information we can get about him on that. Mm-hmm. And all the YouTubes they put up. He's fabulous, and Jay Leno and some of the others that give him time.
Exactly.
Cavuto, used to be Judge Napolitano.
Right.
That's who he ought to get for his running mate.
That'll be interesting to see how it all pans out.